What's going on, everyone? This is Quillen Black, and this video I'm going to talk about my views on the Forex market. Okay, and it's mainly because a lot of people have been seeing it pop up over the past 2 years, and they don't really know about it in my opinion, because so many people think that you have to do this, you got to do that, like you got to sign up this person, sign up that person. Nowhere close. Even with the monthly fees things, like there are no monthly fees to even trade Forex. It's not going to happen. Okay, and the thing is, the biggest example of Forex is that people don't realize that once you learn the skill set, you can make money every single day. And I tell everybody that you could literally make money every single day that market is open. 5 p.m. Eastern time to 5 p.m. Eastern time on Friday. So Sunday at 5 p.m. all the way through Friday at 5 p.m. So within that time frame itself, the market is open 24 hours a day, which is mind-blowing. Okay, so within that whole entire time period, you can make money every single day inside the market, literally. But the biggest thing is that the learning curve you have to actually go through, because people don't have patience to actually just want to learn the skills at times, because they want to rush the whole thing. Like, they see me, they see my Facebook, my Instagram, my Snapchat, and they think it's easy. But mainly they think of that it happened overnight, which doesn't make sense to me because I've been around, right? And I mean, I've had huge days. I've had a 1K day, 2K day, 3K day, 4K day, $10,000 day, $20,000 day. I had a $35,000 week, and all that's straight facts, honestly. Like, all that can be proven, my FX book, whatever. And people don't realize that, even if your daily goals, even $200 a day inside of Forex market, $200 a day in the Forex market, okay, times 20 trading days, you're making $4,000 a month, which is a shit ton of money for spending little to no kind of time actually on the charts itself. So once you learn it, that's probably the longest process itself, because you're learning a new type of material. You're learning a whole new industry, and this is not something that you learn in school, because if it was learned in school, then school wouldn't be around. School wouldn't be around. Students will not even go, probably. I don't know. Businesses will probably drop. Business will probably just go down the drain, because everybody's gonna become an entrepreneur and just an investor overall and not want to work a job. Okay, so once again, even if you're making $300 a day inside of markets, which is easy as shit, once you get that experience, once you get that confidence to even go and put that certain amount of volume on a certain position, you can make a great amount of money. So if your daily goal now is $300 a day times 20 trading days, you're making $6,000 a month. What job is paying you that? What job is going to pay you that? And the withdrawals, people always ask about withdrawals. Withdrawals are pretty easy. The broker that I use, Traders Way, they have many withdrawal options. You can withdraw through Wire. You can withdraw back to your credit card or debit card if you deposit through there. You can withdraw through Bitcoin. There's so many ways on how to withdraw. That's not even the issue. That's the last of everything, personally. It was one of my biggest things when I first started trading. But after a while, I noticed that there's so many options. There's so many ways on how to withdraw money out of your broker's account itself. Okay. If you're making $500 a day, $500 a day, which with a standard lot, that's 50 pips. 50 pips can easily be caught. I caught over 200 pips plus in 1 week. So just imagine how much pips a person can catch on a regular if they actually applying themselves every single day to actually trade. Okay? And you don't even need that much, 200 pips. You don't even need that much. Okay? Even if you're making 20 pips a day, that still adds up. Okay? So if I'm making 20 pips a day times, let's say a standard lot, that's $200, then you're making that $4,000 a month if you're keeping it consistent. Okay? And if you're making $500 a day, $500 a day times 20 trading days, that's $10,000 a month. And I have too many friends that's making over $10,000 a month. I have friends that's making $20,000 a month, $30,000 a month, $50,000 a month. It's mind-blowing, and they all do what I do, because they had time to pretty much learn that skill set so they could benefit for the rest of their lives, which is mind-blowing, okay? And if you're making $1,000 a day now, which is definitely possible, I once thought that was impossible, but once I actually learn the industry and learn what it can do, and if I apply myself to actually learn and just really like take time to learn it, because people always try to rush it. People are always trying to rush Forex. Always. They think that, once again, it's overnight. It's not overnight. Like, I put in a lot of fucking time. You know, like, I fucked up a lot when I first started, blew accounts, blew this. You know, it happens, but that's the learning curve. That's what you have to pretty much already be ready for. Okay, you got to already pretty much be ready for the losses, be ready for anything, because as an entrepreneur, like, a loss is just a lesson learned, you know, at the end of the day. A loss is just a lesson learned. Why? Because that money can always be made back. Okay? So even like on my first year of Forex, like the first year I lost like around $8,000, but I mean I made way more than that, which makes that $8,000 pretty much irrelevant at that point. And this year I didn't lose it like that much, probably like 5,000, 6,000. But you know, made well over six figures. So hey, irrelevant. Irrelevant once again. If you're making $1,000 a day times 20 trading days, you're making $240,000 a year, which doesn't even like impress me to that extent, because I know people that's doing this right here. I know people personally that's actually making this happen. You know, like at times, like when you were in school, probably you were like, yo, that's a fucking crazy amount of money, which it is. But to get to that level and to get access to that amount of profit is definitely possible in the market. You know, but once you're actually on that road to learn the skill set, you shouldn't have any kind of reason as to why you should be quitting. Because that's what I'm here for. That's what Forever Profit's here for. That's what Wall Street Academy is here for overall, because that's what we bring to the table. We bring an educational platform to pretty much teach people on how to trade inside the market. Okay? But the way how we teach it is so simplistic. Like, people absorb the information very, very easily, which makes them like learn a lot faster. So instead of a person taking years and years and years to actually learn this, they're learning within weeks, within months, you know, because the way how we break it down, like, is from beginners all the way to advanced. So you don't have to have any kind of prior knowledge. Once again, you don't have to have any kind of prior knowledge, have to have any kind of financing background, anything like that, because at the end of the day, we cover all that stuff. We know that people don't normally like study finance. They don't normally study this investing overall, you know, like as an industry itself. Like they don't study the Forex market. They don't study stocks. They don't study anything like that. You don't have to know calculus. You don't have to know any kind of algebra. You don't have to even know any of that stuff, because that's not what the market is based on. It's literally based on learning how to read chart patterns and learning how to pretty much do technical analysis within the market. That's the biggest thing. Once you learn that, then you can apply everything to the market to make profit based off of like the position that you're actually taking within the market. Okay? And that time, you're learning this a lot faster than a person that's going to college for a degree. You know, because a person will take 4 years, 8 years in college, and they're willing to go to college because that's how society is set up. You know, which is fine, because you can't knock it, because at the end of the day, society is based on people to actually work jobs to run a business, and then pretty much that's how the world goes around. But there are those few people, entrepreneurs like myself, which want to step out of that box just so I could really experience life, in my opinion. Okay? And when I say experience life, I mean travel when I want to travel, spend what I want to spend, get what I want, and do all that with no schedule. You know, and that's what learning this skill set has allowed me to do, because I don't have to answer to anybody. I talk how I want to talk. I cuss how I want to cuss anywhere on social media, and I could really care less, because at the end of the day, our business itself, we give our value based off of our teachings, and from there, we don't answer to anybody. We don't have a boss. As you can see, I'm CEO. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I'm in control, which makes me more in control of my life compared to a person that's actually working a job. They have a schedule. They have to go here, be there, be there, be there. They have things to do. They have a schedule. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can't really cross all that off and just do like whatever they want to do on their own time. You know, which is like, I'm so big on time, like no one even understands. Like, I will not even give a person my time if it's not about business, if it's not have nothing to do with me. Like, I'm not gonna give a person my time. Like, even when it comes to meetings, I'm not gonna meet a person just to meet a person. Like, I don't have time for that personally. You know, like if that was the case, I'll have thousands of people wanting to meet me up every single day. You know, and that's just facts. So when it comes to certain things, like I don't even put time because it's not worth it. Going to work and trading time for money is taking time out of your life when you're supposed to be experiencing life. Life is not, you know, like it's only so long. So if you're spending the entire time working, helping build somebody else's dream, when are you gonna build yours? You know what I'm saying? Like when are you gonna actually want to go on that bomb ass vacation that you and your wife been talking about, or you know what I'm saying? Like when are you gonna do that? When are you gonna do that? And even when it comes to family, like I feel like entrepreneurs have a very well put together family as far as a lot of interaction. No one's really ever alone because you know entrepreneurs itself, like we work from home a lot of times, and we spend time. You know, like we spend time with our pet, or we spend time with our family members because that's what brings us closer. You know, like people learn a lot better and a lot faster. Like if you have kids, your kids learn a lot faster if you're actually home or always around them, or they always have access to you, which is awesome because compared to a person that works, their kids are probably trying to do their homework and they need their parents for help, but their parents are at work. It's just like, yo, it's so many things that can happen. I feel like if you don't actually have to go to a certain place at a certain time, those people that's in your life can benefit a lot more also as far as just having you there, you know, which is big in my opinion. Even when it comes to my dog, I feel like my dog learns a lot faster. She's super smart now because she's always around me. So she's very, very disciplined itself because if I was working, I'll have to pretty much go to work for 7-8 hours, come back home, sleep. So my dog is literally not seeing me, not having any kind of interaction with me to that extent to make her learn better. You know what I'm saying? Like she's not gonna get smart and everything else by me being there for a couple hours a day, and that's it. Compared to me being there all day, or just she's around me majority of times, she's picking up stuff fast. Like, she's catching on things fast. She's probably smarter than majority of dogs because I'm always around. I'm always teaching her new things every single day because I'm around her every single day. Like I have that time to spend with my pet, which is big. And people might be laughing, but it's a pet, which still makes sense because that's like my kid. Like I don't have kids right now, but that's like my kid right now. You know, so that's like very, very big to me. Like it might seem small, but that's huge to me just by being able to spend time with your kids, your pets. That's major because they're still learning. I mean, obviously you're older than them, so they're learning from you. If you're around more, they can learn more. Okay, that's a big thing to me. All right, and once that is done, like you'll see the change happen so fast because trading itself, like it's said to be one of the fastest ways how to quit your job. We've had students that quit their job in weeks and months once they learn the skill set. You know, like even if I like go on my Wall Street Academy page, okay, and I scroll down, all you'll see is students posting profits. Shout out to Sun. She was one of my 5-day course students. $300 profit plus in one day. Scarlett, shout out to Scarlett, catching them pips, catching those big moves. Dominic, catching moves. $282 plus in one day. He had a $1,000 day the other day. And yeah, like these are all students that are coming up. 127 in profit, $22 in profit. It's all a skill set, and people don't understand that like once you learn this, like you could benefit for the rest of your life. Like just pretty much go through that rough path and want to study, want to learn more. Just expect that it's not going to be as easy as it seems by you just looking on my Facebook, looking on my Instagram. It's not going to be that easy because I've been doing this for a while. I've been trading for 2 years Forex and then like 6 years in total because I used to trade stocks before. So overall, I put in a lot of freaking time into what I do, and plus I teach also. So if I'm teaching and I'm trading, when I start to actually hop on the charts, things are second nature because I'm teaching it a lot. Like I teach 3 to 5 hours a day when I'm doing my 5-day courses. So when it comes to like me trading, like it's literally second nature. That's why like I could not trade, well, majority of the month you could say, because I only trade like 2 times out of the entire month, like 2 weeks out of the entire month. I'll go ham on the charts. I'll go crazy on the charts, make a couple $1,000s, and then I'm good. You know, and that's still more than the average American, which is, hey, I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that. I'm fine. Because with me, like my biggest thing probably that sets me apart from a lot of people is my confidence. Because anything that I do personally, I feel like I should be the best at it, or I should be recognized in some kind of way. Um, like when I used to run track, um, you know, like sprinter, 100 meter, 200 meter, 4x1, 4x4. I was there. Come see me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was always ready. I was always ready to run, to race, because my confidence level is too high. I feel like in my eyes, no one could beat me. That's how I feel, and that's how you have to be when you're on the charts. Like Michael Jordan, when he gets on the court, no one can tell him nothing. He's crossing over, like you can't tell him anything. Like when he's on the court, he's on the court. People know that, yo, that dude, watch out for him. And people respect him for that, because if you're doing anything in life, like a person can tell if you're confident about what you do. Like a person is not going to want to work with you if you're not confident about what you do overall, honestly. Like, so you're saying that you're a lawyer, but you're not confident about winning cases. So you're a trader, but you're not confident about winning trades. So you're a basketball player, so you're not confident about making shots. Like, nah. The most confident person will make the most amount of money, period. And they will be the most recognized in whatever they're doing. So when it came to trading, like that's what I had to do, because like I've always been that kind of person. I've always been that kind of person to want to stand out. Just like I tell my students, don't make anyone tell you otherwise. Like if you think that you're the best, then you're the best. And keep on saying that, because your confidence will definitely build, and it will definitely show in whatever you're doing. Okay? Which is major. And people are always talking about scam, whatever. Well, like how? Like I don't get it. Like that blows my mind every single time, because how? Like we've been around too long. Like we've helped over 5,000, 6,000 people in the past 2 years, all around the world. All around the world. So if people are even coming to see us for our 5-day courses and going back home after the 5-day course to tell their family about us, that says a lot. Like how can a scammer even allow themselves to actually be able to even do that? Like a person come down, they get taught by you, and then fly back home and tell their parents, hey mom, I just got scammed. And no, nowhere close, because they come back with results, they come back with knowledge, they come back home just on a different level. And that's what we bring to the table. So when it comes time for the scam talk and all that bullshit, I know there's gonna be people and everything under this video probably saying, oh, he's a scammer and blah blah blah. Like, shut up, just shut up, let's stop it, because y'all make no sense. Personally, y'all make no sense. And like even with, look, this right here is some withdrawals and everything that I did from Traders Way. Some Bitcoins, 12,000, 12,000, 11,000, 7,000, 6,000, whatever. And they think that everything's all fake. I'm just like, yo, whatever, bro. Like, I don't have time to even deal with people that's skeptical, that even has anything negative to say about what I do, because I could really care less personally. I could really care less, because people don't think outside the box. People really don't think outside the box. People always think that society is always right in every single way. There's only one way how to make money. Whatever. Like, if they want to think like that, then that's on them personally. And look, this right here is some of a few withdrawals. Bank of America, business account, Coinbase, 12,000, 11,000. And yo, that's what, I don't have time for people. Like the people that do all that scam talk shit, like I really don't even reply to them. I just don't even bother, because simple-minded people will definitely steer you wrong Only surround yourself with people with like minds. Like, simple as that. I would not be around a person if they're talking like negative about something I'm doing, if their mindset isn't even there. Like, I have an entrepreneur mindset. Like, you can't tell me wrong. Like, I run a business. I teach people. I'm around students every single day. Like, you can't tell me otherwise. Despite whatever has happened within the past, like, I feel like personally, the main thing that made the industry how it is, like, they have like a bad look on it at times to even call it a certain scam or something, is the MLM companies. You know, the MLM companies, they came around and just monthly fees. You got to pay this, you got to pay that, you got to join this company, and you really don't though. You know, like those companies really had a bad look on it because people think that you have to join them to get signals and do this, do that, when in reality, you can become an independent trader. An independent trader is a person that doesn't need or is not a part of a company to even trade, okay? And that's definitely possible, you know, but at the end of the day, Forever and Profit Wall Street Academy, lifetime membership, one-time fee, no monthly fees. Once you learn a skill set, or once you're part of the group, after that, you're good. You're going to benefit for the rest of your life because we are going to bring more and more material as we go also. The more that we learn, the more our students learn. So we're going to keep on pumping value within our group, within Forever and Profit, within Wall Street Academy. Like, that's what we're going to keep on doing. And we don't need the fucking monthly fees. Like, we trade the markets. That's what we do. We trade the markets. Okay? That's how we make our money. So regardless of the fact you want to join, you don't want to join, I could really care less. That's your choice, because I could be trading over here and I would not say a word to a person. But if they ask me about it, I'll tell them about it. Forever Profit and Wall Street Academy itself is more like a secret society. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you know about it, more than likely you know about it from a friend or family member, or just overall just word of mouth, you know, which is big because I'm real big on being organic to build a network. You know, like, building it organically is the most solid foundation that you could build within a business. If you're paying for leads and so on, all that shit is gonna fall through within no time because that shit is not official. That shit is not solid. That's not building a solid foundation. You know, and it's never gonna stay consistent over time as far as the traffic, and it's not gonna happen. You know, so like, all my followings right now have a lot of interaction, which is real because that means that everything's organic. Everybody interacting, everybody is liking what you're doing because you're building organically. Everything was done by word of mouth. They want to follow you, they follow you. You know, like, that's it. Compared to a person that's getting leads, all those leads, they're getting probably 1,000 likes and this and that. It looks good, but in reality, no one fucks with your company. So we're gonna keep it organic and just keep on building like how we've been building and keep on expanding, because what we bring value, we bring an opportunity that people can take that want to step outside of that box, because that's where all the freedom is, right outside of that box. So to step on outside of the box, enroll onto FIP, Forever and Profit, Wall Street Academy, and then trust me, you will be Forever and Profit. But yeah, to end it off, guys, follow me on social media, Instagram, QBanks, CUEBANKS. This is it right here. QBanks on Instagram. On Snapchat, you guys can take the screenshot and snap this code if you want to. My name on there is QBlack, CUEBLACK. And mainly, follow my YouTube channel. Trust me, my YouTube channel is going to be major. So I'm going to be putting out videos probably once every couple weeks or something like that, based on like whatever topic that I'm talking about. So yeah, I hope everybody loved the video. Comment below, give me a like as well. And yeah, guys, be Forever and Profit. Peace out.